A shocking protest unfolded outside a Turning Point USA event in Texas, where a demonstrator dressed up as the late Charlie Kirk and appeared to mock his assassination in front of attendees. The incident took place during the Turning Point USA Women's Leadership Summit in San Antonio, where Charlie Kirk's widow, Erika Kirk, was hosting the event last Friday. Video circulating online shows a protester wearing a large papier-mâché mask resembling the conservative activist before suddenly collapsing to the ground in what many interpreted as a reenactment of Kirk's killing. The stunt immediately drew outrage, particularly because it unfolded at an event connected to Kirk's family and supporters. As the protest continued, a man using a megaphone accused attendees of, quote, protecting pedophiles and protecting Nazis. But the scene became even more controversial when footage appeared to capture some protesters celebrating Kirk's death. In the videos, voices can be heard chanting, quote, deserved to die. The chants echoed through the crowd as protesters directed their anger toward the organization and its leadership, including Erika Kirk, who took over as CEO of Turning Point USA following her husband's death. The demonstration comes just days after authorities charged an individual accused of making threats against Erika Kirk ahead of a similar public appearance, adding another layer of concern surrounding security at these events. The footage has since spread rapidly across social media, with critics condemning the protest as cruel and deeply insensitive, while supporters of the demonstration argued they were exercising their right to protest Turning Point USA and its political influence. Inside the venue, the disruptions reportedly continued, with Erika also facing a heckler during the summit.
A dramatic interruption at a major conservative conference has turned into one of the most talked about viral moments online. While delivering a speech at the Turning Point USA Women's Leadership Summit, Erika Kirk suddenly found herself facing a heckler who repeatedly shouted accusations from the audience. But amidst the chaos, it was Kirk's reaction that quickly captured attention across social media. And her most constant critic of late, Candace Owens, quickly took the front row seat to the incident. Now, clips of the moment are spreading online, with supporters praising her composure and critics continuing to dissect the moment frame by frame. Here's what happened. MAGA influencer Charlie Kirk's widow and now tpusa CEO, Erika Kirk, was speaking at the Women's Leadership Summit hosted by Turning Point USA when the unexpected interruption occurred. The event brought together conservative speakers, activists, and supporters to discuss issues including faith, leadership, and public policy. Kirk's speech focused heavily on personal values, resilience, and the role of faith in overcoming adversity. About 11 minutes into her remarks, however, the event took an unexpected turn. A heckler began shouting accusations from within the audience. The individual repeatedly claimed that Erika Kirk protects pedophiles, interrupting the speech and drawing immediate attention from attendees. For a brief moment, the room's focus shifted away from Kirk's prepared remarks and onto the disruption. Audience members quickly reacted. Some attendees shouted back at the heckler. Others urged the person to leave. Boos soon spread throughout the crowd as Erika's supporters voiced their frustration over the interruption. But in that brief moment of chaos, the facial shift in Erika's expressions became the talking point for critics. The tpusa CEO displayed a range of emotions within seconds, from shock to sadness to what appeared to be a smirk over the heckler's behavior. Throughout the incident, Kirk largely remained silent. Video footage shows her standing calmly while the situation unfolded around her. At one point, she appeared to laugh lightly as audience members rallied in support. The reaction became one of the most discussed aspects of the incident. Rather than immediately responding to the accusation itself, Kirk allowed the moment to play out before returning to her speech. When she resumed speaking, she appeared to adjust her remarks to address the broader situation. She told the audience that happiness comes and goes and added that she prayed the disruptive attendee would find happiness. The comment drew applause from many in attendance. As support from the crowd continued to build, Kirk received a standing ovation. The applause lasted long enough that she paused again before continuing. Many shouted "We love you" in show of support. Addressing the audience, Erika Kirk thanked supporters and suggested the moment reflected the importance of remaining faithful to one's beliefs. She then expanded on the theme, speaking about forgiveness and prayer. Kirk told the audience that people should pray for their enemies and for those who persecute them. She argued that individuals who lash out at others may be struggling with deeper issues and deserve compassion rather than hatred. One of the most widely shared parts of the speech came when she clarified that she did not view the heckler as the true enemy. Instead, she suggested that larger spiritual challenges represented the real battle. The comments were met with additional applause from the audience. As clips circulated online, supporters praised Kirk for maintaining composure under pressure. Many argued that her response reflected the values she had been discussing throughout her speech. Others highlighted how quickly the audience moved to support her once the interruption began. Critics, meanwhile, questioned some aspects of the exchange and debated the broader political context surrounding the event. Most notable was podcaster and commentator Candace Owens, who wasted no time delivering a sharp jab aimed at Erika Kirk. Owens is in a feud of sorts with Erika and tpusa since the passing of Charlie Kirk. Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk shared a good rapport before the co-founder and then CEO of tpusa was shot dead at a Utah Valley University rally in September 2025. Owens has since been chasing each and every possible details and conspiracy theories related to the case in a bid to bring Charlie's killer to justice. In the process, she has pointed fingers at tpusa and Erika Kirk, connecting them to wild and unproven theories linked to the shocking death of Charlie Kirk.